Hi, and thanks for joining us for our class today. So today we're going through an ultimate toning workout. So today's class is going to involve lots of different exercises that look at our abs, our core and our glutes as well. So we're going to do some fairly tough challenges in the class today with some of the exercises. So really make sure you go to a level that you feel comfortable with, because most importantly we want you to enjoy the class. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to get started and we're going to start in sitting today. So make sure that weight's going nice and evenly down through your sitting bones. So just to start with, we're going to float our hands up towards our shoulders and we're just going to warm up our upper back with our bow and arrow stretch. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach one arm around and back and then forwards. So breathing out, reaching away and back. So alternating sides, just looking around with that head, just opening out through that chest and just stretching through that upper back here. Good. And again, opening out and back, reaching away and back. Good. Opening out and back. Very good. A few more here. Lovely. And one more each side. And back. Lovely, and relax those arms back down. Very good. Okay, so we're going to bring my hands together above my head and I'm going to drop my elbows down, squeeze those shoulder blades down and back and then lifting back up. Good. Dropping those elbows down, squeeze the shoulder blades down and back and up. And again, dropping down and back and lifting up. Good. And again, dropping down and lifting up. So squeezing the shoulder blades down and back and lifting up. So drop those elbows into your side and back up. Good. And again, dropping down and back up. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back and lift up. Lovely. Last few. And lift up. Lovely. Dropping down and back and lift up. One more time. And lifting back up. Well done. Bring those arms wide and come back down. Fantastic. Roll those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to come into sitting on our mat just with our feet and knees that hip-width distance apart. We're going to do a few roll downs from here. So keeping up nice and tall. Just to begin with, think about that movement. Imagine that bucket of water. I'm just going to tip that water out the back and then coming back forwards. So that's that start of that roll back movement. We're really rolling back down through that pelvis, coming up nice and tall. Okay, so dropping back halfway, restacking nice and tall. So really using those tummy muscles to help restack, coming back up nice and tall. Lovely. Dropping down and restacking. Good. And again, dropping down and restacking. And again, dropping back. Very good. So using those toe muscles to help restack, come up nice and tall through that spine. Lovely. Dropping down, restacking nice and tall. Good. Now, if you want to here, make it a bit more challenging, come a bit further forward of my mat and we're going to roll back. If you can roll all the way down onto the mat and then coming back up, nice and tall. So just coming down, controlling that lowering and controlling, restacking, nice and tall up, back into sitting. Good. So just go to where you're comfortable. If that feels too much to roll all the way down, just roll back to where you can, restack, come back tall. So pick what feels comfortable and restacking nice and tall up through that spine. Lovely. Good. Restacking and lifting up tall. Fantastic. And restacking nice and tall upwards. Last couple here. Rolling either back or rolling back. Very good. And restacking. Let's do one last one. And then restacking that spine nice and tall. Fantastic. Now this time we're going to roll all the way back. But don't worry, when you get back up again, just come back down onto the mat from here. Fantastic. So we can have our feet and knees that hip-width distance apart. Just to start with, like we normally do, just tilt that pelvis forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so that pelvis still in that nice and neutral position. That core's gently engaged, those ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Okay, so we're going to float our legs up into double tabletop, keeping that tummy nice and flat, that core engaged. And we're going to start with our one leg stretch. So we're going to reach one leg away and folding back. Reaching away and fold back. Breathing out as you reach the leg away. Breathe in as you fold back if you can. Breathing out, breathing in. Breathing out, breathing in. Breathe out and in. Good. So reaching away, fold back. Very good. Now making sure as you reach that leg away, we're not losing that control through that lower back, keeping that pelvis in that neutral position, not letting that back arch as you reach the leg away. Good. Reaching away and folding back. Now, if that feels comfortable here, we can challenge this a little bit more. Bring my hand onto my knee, and we're going to go a little bit quicker, switching sides. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Very good. If you can, we can add that little bit of abdo prep here, challenging that a little bit further. So pick what's comfortable. Breathing in and out. You can lower that head if you need to. Breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Very good. Breathing in and out. And one more breath in and out. Coming back, lower that head back down. Well done. Lowering those legs back down to that start. Very good. Okay, so we're going to bring in our abdominals a little bit more here. I'm going to put one hand behind my head, put my right hand behind my head here. I'm going to float again my legs up into that tabletop position. I'm going to lift my head into that sort of crisscross position, and at the same time I'm going to stretch my opposite leg, and then we're going to lift and lower back down. We're going to stick with the same side, so lifting and lowering. If that feels too much with your legs in double tabletop, you can just come and stretch that single leg. So bringing the leg down if that feels more comfortable. Okay, but otherwise we're going to stay here, lifting. At the same time, extending that opposite leg. Good. Breathing out as we're lifting. Breathing in as we're lowering. Very good. So kicking in those obliques, that little crisscross movement here, lifting that head in that slight diagonal. Well done. Good. Few more. Well done. Let's do one more. Lower that head back down. Well done. We're going to switch sides, so opposite hand behind the other, opposite hand behind your head, and then we're going to stretch the opposite leg this time and down. Stretching and down. Just lifting into that abdo prep. Just going in that slight diagonal to bring in those obliques. Good. Reaching away, folding back. Very good. Breathing out as we're lifting, breathing in as we're lowering. Very good. A few more here. Good. Let's do one more. Lower that head back down, lower those feet back down, one at a time. Let's bring those knees in, have a quick hug and stretch that out. Well done, very good. It's a nice breath in and out here. On that out breath if you can, just sink down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can, breath in and out, relaxing down, well done, breath in and out, relaxing down, well done. Very good. So lowering those legs back down one at a time, going back to that start position. So feet and knees that hip width distance apart. We're going to go into our bridge from here. So make sure your feet aren't too far away from you so you don't get cramp into your hamstrings. Arms relaxed down by your side. We're going to take a breath in here. As we breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. And again, tucking that pelvis under. Use those toe muscles, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, walk that spine slowly back down onto the mat. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up. Keep that pelvis level and slowly walking back down. Now, if you can, we're going to lift up into that bridge again. Keeping that pelvis level, that bottom engaged, we're going to stretch the leg, lower down, stretch the opposite leg and lower, and then slowly peel back down. Good, and again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge, use those bottom muscles, stretch the leg and the opposite leg, and then slowly lowering back down. Now, if you want to challenge it a little bit more, as we come up, we can stretch a leg, lift it up and down and up and down and lower. Opposite leg stretch, lift up, down, and lower. Peeling slowly back down again. Well done. So we can either just stretch the leg or add that lift and lower in if you want to. Pick what feels comfortable to you. If we add any movement with those legs, really watching for that bottom dipping. So we're keeping this pelvis level as we extend a leg, not letting that dip. So really think about, get those fingers on those hip bones just to see what's happening and check they're staying as level as you can get them, especially if you're adding any of those movements with the leg. Well done. And peeling down. Very good. Lifting up, keeping those bottom muscles engaged. Lengthen, or lengthen and lift. Very good. We'll do a few more here. Really still thinking about the basis of that exercise, which is peeling that spine up, using those bottom muscles. Good. And we can always mix and match those levels if you want to. Fantastic. Last few. Good. And lowering down. Fantastic. Let's do one more here, tucking under, lifting up. Good. It's kind of a little bit of a dynamic hamstring stretch when you add that lift in, and then lowering slowly back down. Very good. Okay, let's just bring those knees in, have a little quick hug, just to stretch that out there. Well done. So breathing in and out, and again, breath in and out. Very good. Okay, so lowering those legs back down. So we're going to come back up into tabletop again. So we can either keep the legs in tabletop or we can extend the legs. So do what's comfortable for you. I'm going to bring my arms reaching up towards the ceiling. If you want to extend the legs, then we're going to come around above, and as we come up, we're going to lift into that abdo prep, keeping our legs in that same position. So coming around and lift. Lowering as you bring your arms above and lift. Good. And lift. Very good. And lift. But again, if that's too much of those legs straight, bring those legs back to that double tabletop. If that feels too much, then you can just have your feet on the ground. Very good. Coming around and back. Little abdo prep lift here. Very good. Very good. Coming around and lift. And lift. On this next one, we're going to come up, we're going to lift. We're going to hold this here, do 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that head back down. Bring those arms back around. And lower those legs down one at a time. Oh, very good, well done. Okay, so let's just have a little stretch out here, dropping our knees side to side. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over one side. Turn your head to the opposite side if you can. Then use those toe muscles to bring those knees back up. And then over to that opposite side. Just have a nice little stretch out through those toe muscles. Coming back up. And then dropping those knees over, turning that head. Going back up and then over to that opposite side. Well done. Opening out, going back up and dropping those knees over. So just rotating through that spine, just enjoying that stretch, opening out, turning that head to that opposite side and then coming back up and then over to that opposite side. Very good. Dropping those knees over, turning that head, going back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Lifting back up and over. Very good. One more each side, drop those knees over, turn that head, coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done, and then bring those arms back down by your side. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to come round onto our side from here just to work our bottom muscles a little bit. So come round onto your side. If you've got a little block or pillow, towel, you can use just to support your neck here. Okay, so we're going to start with our clam here. So feet and hips roughly in that line. Those hips are stacked on top of each other. We're going to start by lifting this top knee and lowering back down. So you want to feel it in this back pocket side area. If you don't, just bend or straighten those legs a little bit. We're just going to start by just kicking that muscle in, lifting and lowering from here. Good. Lifting and lowering. Very good. Lift up and lower. Okay, so keeping those hips stacked, lifting and lowering. And we're going to do one more here. If that's comfortable, we're going to raise those feet up to hip height. We're going to lift this top knee and lower back down. Good. Now, if you can, we're going to lift up, stretch, tap, lower the knee. Lift up, stretch, tap, and lower that knee. Stretch, tap, and lower. Stretch, tap, and lower. Very good. Lift up, stretch, tap, lower the knee. Lift up, stretch, tap, and lower. Very good. Lift up, stretch, tap, and lower. Keep going here if you can, kicking that muscle in, well done. Stretch, tap, and lower. Stretch, tap, and lower. Very good. Last few. Lift up, stretch, tap, and lower. One more time. Stretch, tap, and lower. Well done. Lower those feet, relax that leg, drop that knee down, have a little stretch out here. So while we're resting this top leg, have a little stretch. We can lengthen through that lower leg and we can just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh while we're resting this top leg. So just breathing in and out, just pulsing through that lower leg. Well done. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Very good. Breath in and out. And then lower that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to straighten both legs out together today. So just have your feet just slightly in front of you, hips staying stacked on top of each other. And we're just going to keep that core engaged, hips stacked. We're going to lift this top leg just to that hip height and lower back down. So top leg lifted and lower. So just starting that movement, lifting and lowering through that top leg. Good. Now, if you can, we're going to lift this top leg just to that hip height, bring that lower leg to join and then lower them down together. You may want your hand in front for a little bit of balance. Just try not to brace through your shoulder too much. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Well done. Good. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. So nice and controlled, using that core, keeping those hips stacked. Well done. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Very good. And down. Top leg lifted, lower leg joins, lower them down together. Few more here and down. Well done. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. And down. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Well done. And down. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. And down. Well done. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Good. One more time. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, and lower them down together. Well done. Bend those knees up. Give that muscle a rub. Very good. Okay, so let's come up and over onto the opposite side to do the same again. So coming around, just using that block or your pillow just to support your neck here. Okay, so we're starting with that clam again. So feet and hips roughly in that line. Keeping those hips stacked on top of each other. Imagine you've got that imaginary wall behind us. We don't want to roll back into it. So just to start with, we're going to lift up that top knee and lower back down. Good. So we're lifting and lowering. Well done. Keeping those hips stacked as we lift and lower. Well done. Very good. Lifting and lowering. Lift up and lower. So just warming up through into that muscle. Good. Remember feeling in that back pocket side area. If you don't, bend or straighten your legs a little bit. Okay, if that's comfortable, then we can raise those feet up to hip height. We're lifting that top knee and lowering. Good. On this next one again, we're going to lift the knee, stretch, tap and lower. Lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Very good. Lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Good. Stretch, tap and lower. Lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Good. Lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Lifting up, stretch, tap and lower. And again, lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Very good. And again, lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Lifting up, stretch, tap and lower. And again, lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Lift up, stretch, tap and lower. Good. Last few. Lift up, stretch, tap and lower. And again, lift up, stretch, tap and lower. One more time. Lift up, stretch, tap and lower back down. Lower those legs down. Well done. Drop that leg in front. Give that muscle a little rub. Have a little stretch out here. So while we're stretching this top leg, we can lengthen through that lower leg and do a few little pulses of that inner thigh here. So just breathing in and out as we're pulsing that leg. Well done. Breath in and out. Very good. Breath in and out. Very good. Breath in and out. And one more time. Breath in and out and lower that leg down. Well done. So we're going to straighten both legs out together again from here. Still keeping those hips stacked, those feet just slightly in front of you. Core gently engaged. We're going to start by lifting this top leg just to that hip height and lower back down. So top leg lifted and lower. So we're just lifting it to that hip height, just beginning that movement, lifting and lowering. If that's okay here, you might want your hand in front for a little bit of balance. And we're going to lift this top leg, lower leg to join, lower down together. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Good. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Good. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. So keeping that control, try not to brace through those fingers. Lifting and lowering together. Good. Lift up, lower leg to join, lower down together. Good. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Very good. Last few. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Well done. Let's do one more time. And lowering down. Well done. Bring those knees up. Very good. Okay, so we're going to drop that block round to the side. I'm going to come round up into 4-point kneeling from here. So hands just in front of those shoulders, knees are underneath those hips. We're going to go up into our plank movement from here. So hands are just in front of those shoulders. Come onto those toes and we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to just lift up and shoot forwards. Breath in to hold and then lowering back down. Very good. Okay, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards. Breath in. As you breathe out, lowering back down. Very good. So core engaged, that tummy's working as you lift up, reach forwards. And lowering back down. Very good. And again, lift up, reach forwards. And lowering down. And again, breath in. Lift up, reach forwards. And then lowering down. Now, if you can on the next one, we're going to lift up, reach forwards, hold this position, raise a leg and the opposite leg. And again, each side. And then lowering back down. Very good. Okay, well done. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards, holding this position. If you can, raise a leg and the opposite leg. And again, each side. Then lowering back down, back onto the mat. Very good. And again, lift up, reach forwards, holding this position, raising the leg if you can. And again, each side. Lowering down, back onto the mat. Fantastic. Let's do that one more time. Ready? Lift up, reach forwards. Raise your leg, opposite leg, and again each side. Lowering down. Drop those knees down and let's stretch out into that child pose. Well done. Drop that bottom down onto your heels. Breathing in and out here. Just relaxing down a little bit further. On that out breath, breath in and out. Relaxing down, and again, breath in and out from here. Well done. So we're going to come back up onto 4-point kneeling. This time we're going to come down onto your elbows. If you don't like it in that position, you can do this on your hands. It just gives our hands a little bit of a rest onto those elbows here. So still keep that core engaged. We're going to work our bottom muscles a little bit here, and we're going to extend and stretch and lower back down. So we're going to stretch and bring back in. So we're just going to stick with the one side. We're reaching away, folding back, working those glutes as we're reaching that leg away and folding it back. Good. Reaching away and folding back. Reach that leg, nice and controlled. Keep that core engaged. Breathing out as you reach, breathing in as you fold back. Breathing out, breathing in. Good. Reaching away, folding back. Working those bottom muscles, very good. Reaching away, folding back. Good. Reach away, fold back. Very good. Reach away and fold back. Last one, we're going to reach away, hold that here if you can. I want you to do a little circle round with that leg. Breathing in and out, circling round. Let's change direction. Good. Back to that centre and fold that leg back in. Well done. Okay, same on the other side. So we're going to reach that leg away and folding back. So reaching away and folding back. Breathing out, breathing in. Breathing out as you reach away, breathe in as you fold back. Good. Working that bottom muscle here. Keeping that core engaged. Pelvis staying level. As I'm reaching away, folding back. Reach away and fold back. Good. Reach away and fold back. Very good. Reach that leg, fold back in. Very good. A few more here. Reach away and fold back. Now on this next one, we're going to reach away, keep it there, do a little circle around one way. And change direction. And then slowly folding that leg back down. Drop back down again. Have a nice little stretch out here. And relax down into this stretch. Good. Breath in and out. Relaxing down. Okay, so we're going to come back up into 4-point kneeling. We're going to stretch out our glutes from here. If you don't like stretching like this, we often do it on our backs, and you can do that as well. So we're going to put one leg through and under here. And we're going to stretch the opposite leg back and just drop down over that leg. Just feel that stretch up into that bottom, into those glutes. So quite a strong stretch here, just sinking down just where you're comfortable. And we're just going to hold this stretch. So breath in and out. Opposite leg gets quite a nice stretch through the fronts of those thighs as well. And then the fronts of those hips. Breathing in and out. Relaxing down. And again, breath in and out. Relax down. Very good. And again, breath in and out. Holding that stretch. Very good. Just sinking down on that out breath, just that little bit further if you can. Well done. As that stretch eases as we hold it. Well done. Then coming back up, I'm going to bring that leg back around. Do the same on the other side, so opposite leg coming through. Just bringing that leg down, stretching over that leg there. And just feeling that nice stretch through the front of that opposite hip here. And just sinking down into that glute stretch. Well done, breath in. And out. And again, breath in. And on that out breath, just relax down into that stretch a little bit further if you can. Well done. Breath in. And out. And again, breath in. And out from there. Well done. Last time, breath in. And sinking down on that out breath. Well done. Coming back up, I'm going to bring that leg back around from here. Just drop back down one more time into that child pose stretch. Just have a nice little stretch out there. Reach those fingertips away. Breath in and out. Relaxing down from there. Well done. I'm going to walk our hands slowly back up. And we're going to come round into sitting just to finish here with a few gentle stretches. So just sitting either with your legs crossed or legs out in front, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're just going to start with a few gentle Y stretches. So hands just resting on those knees. We're going to reach our arms up and then back down. And again, reaching up, opening out and folding down. Good. And again, reaching up and down. And again, reach those arms up and folding down. Lovely. Stretching tall, good, and back down. On this next one, we're going to reach up tall. Bring those hands behind your head. Rotate round and back. Opposite side, back and to the centre. Reach up and down. And again, reach those arms up. Hands behind your head. Rotating the upper body and back. Rotating and back. Reach up and down. One more time. Reach up. Hands behind your head. Rotating and back. Rotating back. Reach up and relax back down. Fantastic. Relax those shoulders. Okay, we're just going to stretch out into our mermaid stretch. So drop one hand down, reach over that opposite arm. Breath in here. As we breathe out, coming back up and over. And again, drop that hand down, reach over. Breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over. One more time each side. Drop down, reach over. Breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over. Last time. And then back up and over from there. Relax those arms, relax those shoulders. Fantastic, well done. We've worked really hard today. That was a tough class. I hope you've enjoyed it and we'll see you again next time.